is it? Ducks, chat. Alright, there it is. What's up? Beautiful people of VGI on YouTube. Oh, I'm gonna lower the sound here, I think, because this was a bit, yeah, okay, should be better. Can still hear the beautiful music of Towerborne here. Wait, why is chat disabled? What did I do? Anyway, no big deal for this time around. I just don't feel like looking at what's wrong here. But thank you for watching, as usual. Oh, I think I'm having... am I having issues here? No, okay. I think it's smoothing out now. Alright. It was choppy for some reason, but now it looks fine. Alright. So yeah, second Towerborne stream. As you can see, I fixed my... I won't touch it, because the camera is kind of weird. I have to... I mean, you guys can't see it right now, but it's kind of like all opened up, and I have to play with the board on it to get it to display a picture for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but at least it works. And I'm too cheap to spend another 30 bucks for a cheap webcam, so yeah, it's gonna be like that for a while. Man, I just noticed we're less than a month away from the Nintendo Switch 2 release, which I do have pre-ordered, by the way. With I pre-ordered the Mario Kart bundle. I kind of wanted to have that. I wanted to have that physical cartridge, but I mean they're pretty expensive here in Canada, so it's like a good 40 bucks I'm saving by buying the bundle with the digital version of the game. So that's what I went with. But yeah, I can't wait to get it in my hands. I don't really have a great capture card, but I might still be able to get you guys some footage here, so I can maybe do some streams of Mario Kart World. It's gonna be pretty nice. I'd like to have a group here. I just don't know if let's see if I can invite this person here, and so I'll just do it on my own. I just feel like this is the type of game you want to play with people, but I need to convince some people to play with me, I guess. And the thing is, with the public group thing, it's like I'm not sure what they're doing. That's the thing I don't like. It's like I want to join a group, but I don't know what mission they're on and what they're doing. So it's like, yeah. I'm supposed to be strong enough for this one. We'll see what happens. I just did a few quests from my previous stream, and yes, this time around I can do danger level 2. So it's I feel it's like Minecraft dungeons, if you've played that one, where it's like as you gear up, you can redo the same levels. Sorry, I'm just gonna remove this because it's getting warm. You can redo the same levels, but just turn up the difficulty level, basically. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I kind of set off, landed on this one class here. I kind of like how it plays. Oh, this game is a bit growing on me. I like the style, I like the music. I like the look of it, basically. But gameplay is fun. I feel like we don't get that many games that play like that, and so I kind of like that old school feel, you know, like that beat 'em up style. And I feel like this is kind of nice to see, like a studio investing in this type of like a live service game right now. But I'm kind of worried it might not catch on as much as I would like. So we'll see. I mean, it's part of Xbox Game Pass, so I feel like Microsoft will at least give it a fair share, like, you know, because since it's oops. Like this is part of their service, so it's like they have all the reasons to keep it updated, you know, because it gives people more stuff to play. It feeds the service, so I feel like this has more chances. This is still in preview, so I mean this is not final. I mean I'm not really deep in the game, so I don't know really what the end game looks like. I don't know what's the purpose, because you know like that's most of these games, that's how it works, right? It's like sure you level up, you reach to a certain point, but then at the end, what keeps you coming back, right? What keeps you what's the loop, the loop, I guess, the gameplay loop that like makes you want to come back day after day, week after week. So I have no idea if I'm gonna keep playing it for a while. I feel like I just want to reach a certain point, like just like with Minecraft Dungeon, you know, I want to reach a point in the game where I'm like happy, like I've seen most of the game, and then just move on to something else, basically. And well, it's free. It's not free, but it's part of Game Pass, so I feel like I am paying extra for it. So I do feel like this is the type of game you want to play with people, and I don't have anyone to play with, so unfortunately, I feel like I'm missing some of the experience because of it. Some nice juggling there. Just trying to get rid of those huts as fast as I can, so don't get too many respawns. Stop hitting me. Alright. And I didn't even know before, but we do have like potions to heal up. Although my build, I don't see it. I have some regen like skill that I got, so I just got that on. So hopefully it melts me out later on the stage. But yeah, because at first I was playing, I was like, how do you get health back, right? And I couldn't heal, but I just noticed the top left, you have like the up on the D-pad, and that's basically just a way of wait, no, healing. You have 5 potions, you can get more. It's one of the skills you can get. I think I went for other stuff instead of the extra potion, but playing solo, it could be useful. But I did do one stage with like someone that was more powerful than me. I think what I noticed is like the game scales basically. You can play with high levels, and I think it scales up or it scales down to their level, whatever. It does something where like both are being challenged basically, I think. And so that's kind of nice. So it means a lot of games are doing that these days, like where you're playing the newer content and it doesn't matter if you're high or low level. Like I noticed with the Elder Scrolls Online, they do that, for example. It just scales the levels for everyone. So like all newer players and like people that have been playing for a while can play together, which is nice. Break his shield like that. Good. Next one. I know for everyone out there, if you're in Canada, it's a long weekend, so good for you through that 3-day weekend. Hopefully you got a bit of an early day off on Friday to get it a bit longer. I know my office at work was almost empty on Friday. most people took like an extra day off to get a longer weekend, but just didn't feel like I didn't have much to do around the house. Well, actually I do, but I mean, we were getting super bad weather all weekend for some reason. So I was like, what's the point of taking extra time off if I won't even be able to enjoy it outside or do what I need to do, you know? So it's like, screw it. And I just stayed at the office and did my thing. But yeah, pretty crappy that we're getting a long weekend and it's rain after rain after rain and thunderstorms for like 3 days straight, basically. Kinda, God knows when you have a house, like you have a lot of stuff to do all the time, so you know it was a good time to start doing that, but I think I got most of it done anyway. Now I just really want to clean the cars though, but it'll have to happen another weekend. Doesn't matter anyway, I'm lazy and I always hate doing it, so to me it's like a good excuse to just stay inside and play games. Well, I kind of wanted to show the Doom game, because I started playing that last night. It's pretty good, honestly. But then I just don't know how I would show on stream. So I feel like, well, it was pretty good, but I felt like I think Aval needs more love. Like it's a pretty decent game, and I feel like not enough people play it, and I really enjoy Stoic Studios and stuff, and I really want them to for this game to shine, basically, is what I'm saying. So, sorry about that, I had a few messages. But yeah, so I feel like it deserves the love, so I wanted to show it, oh yeah, the boss here, on stream, so that more people could learn about these games, basically. I think. I feel like I've heard about it for a long time, and it's not in most conversations, right? So, and it should. Let me heal up here before I get killed. Okay, good. The Brigade shield, yeah. Gotta be careful here because I got killed last time, and because the boss kind of juggled me and juggled me and juggled me, and then I went out of health like that. But it was like non-stop. I was like so actually surprised when it happened. Wait, come closer. No, stay here so I can destroy that shield. Good. Ah, come on. It's gonna need a third phase. But I think after this is like that. You see that? Last time I got cut like several times. That's where having your friends, it's kind of helpful. Good. Oh. Made it. Here's a chest. Mission complete. Oh, all the loot here. Yeah, this is one of those games, right? So. Oh, it's 3 levels. Okay, some new skills here. Let's see first. Let's just exit first to see if I've completed any quests, because I do have a few dailies, I think, or whatever. A few, some are campaign quests, I think. Some are like, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's return to the belfry. Return. Yep. It has like very soothing music, this game. Honestly, it's super nice. Um, see if I can turn up. Oops, where's my cursor? Disappeared. Okay, let's see if I can turn it up a bit for you guys. Just not too much. I just want to make sure that the voice is not the music doesn't overpower the voice. I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. But yeah, you come here to this thing, and you have all these. Wait. Okay, you have to turn it to the guy here, but yeah, you can get all those requests here and stuff. Let's first turn the quests, just to make sure I don't mess anything up. Where is he? Usually you're supposed to have a little icon that tells you, okay, there it is. On the right. So we'll turn in this quest, and then it gives me these wits. This is in progress. Okay. Complete. I thought I had more quests completed, but maybe not. I guess not. Securing. Complete the Rack and Tag Venture. Okay. Complete the Lich and Fell Corpse Venture. So those are 2 stages, I'm guessing. And yeah. So I show you guys. As you come here, you have the store, and then you have yeah, the stuff you can buy or whatever. But there's, oh wait, am I eligible for this? What does our huh? Why not? Why not? Oh, cool! So I can actually use my. I might actually spend my points here. So as you see, you have the curios. So it's like you see, you have this one here, which I have completed 1 stage of, and you get these points. Like I have 120 right now, and with these points you can buy these things here. Right. They're just like skins, I guess, and emotes and stuff like that. And then you have other stuff here I can get. I guess it's free. I don't know if it's because oh, this looks nice. Wow, this has a lot of cool stuff. I didn't even know. I guess these you have to pay for, and then you unlock, and then again they're behind timers, right? I guess they make sure they want you to basically. I guess it's the fear of missing out, as usual, which is not surprising. All games do it. That's how they monetize their stuff. It just kind of sucks. But anyway, and here's the gear. So I have a tier 2 thing here. So this is probably the best I can. Yeah. 73. This is still good. These guys, I don't know how you unlock more of them. Light focus. Oh wait, is that one? I think I unlocked something here. Wait. Yeah, I got a second one. Nice. Oh, but I don't have enough. Oh wait, I need more. Okay. Press. That looks pretty good though. Let's say I remove this. I got 3 points extra. And I can equip. So basically it's like you see at the top right corner you have skill points as you level up. And the more skill points you have, the more stuff you can equip. But like these, for example, like this one. It cost me 2 points to equip it, and this one 2. So if I put this, now I've used all my points. So let's see how you make your builds. That's the idea, right? You have different classes. You can level all of them separately. So right now I'm leveling this one, but all of them have their own separate like leveling process. So you can spend a lot of time in this game, basically, if you want to level up everything, every class. And it's kind of nice because it lets you. Wait, what do I have equipped? This one. Oh, this is much better. Is there aspects? No, okay. Oh, upgrade. Good, good, good. So yeah, not all lose, but getting there. Getting there. And you have aspects, which are little extra things you can put on your items here. Like this. It's nice. This already has something there. Yeah. Alright, saving changes. And do I have more stuff I can do? No, I think that's it. I think that's it. Alright. So, but let's go for the, so we had more quests I think we could get. Might as well. And then go back to the story missions. Here is where you can craft your stuff, but for now we're just gonna keep going. So defeat a, why not? Complete a bonus objective, why not? Fungobos and destroy 30 objects. So that's, I should have taken that one. Can I abandon? Let's abandon this one. Take this. This is like, yeah, this should be easier. Okay. And then let's go back to the map here. So yeah, this is your hub area very much. You can see all the players around. There's always, it seems like populated with people, so I don't know how many people are actually playing this online. Because this is cross-platform, so it's on Steam as well. So, and I'm expecting a. I'm definitely expecting what interact. What is there here? Yeah, I'm definitely expecting a PS5 release at some point. Trying to figure out where should we go. Where should we go? Orakan tag is there, so we should head that way, I guess. Oh, yeah. Definitely expecting a PS5 release, and I think we're supposed to get a mobile. This would be perfect for a iPad or an Android tablet with a controller, in my opinion. It's not, doesn't seem too. I mean, this isn't anywhere like higher than it's say something like Genshin Impact or whatever. It has the looks a bit, so I feel like they should run well on an iPad or a cell phone. And I think that's their plan with it long term. And it's free to play, so it can be easily monetized afterwards for their cell phones. I think it was I think it's supposed to be free. I'm not sure anymore if it's supposed to be tied to, I always assume it was free to play, and that the payable, the pay version is only like I would have to. I think I mentioned that last time. I think I would have to check, because I was assuming it was supposed to become free to play at some point, and that the pay version was only for the preview. Oh yeah, I have to remember to break objects, huh? Because that's an easy to do quests, and it gives you your points to use for the. Oh, let's try this. That's the combo I just unlocked. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Alright. Oh, this guy here is like, hey, whatever, that's folks. Protect the wagon. Okay. Let's try. Guy is just like standing there, like scared and not even doing anything. It was actually valuable for you. You would actually defend with your life. Like, disappointed. Oh, he's red. Means he's more powerful, right? It's kind of weird as I'm playing this right now. I'm getting some. I don't know why. In my head, it was just like all of a sudden, it was Adventure of Link. I don't know where the connection came from, but whatever. I just want to make sure that As long yeah, that one. As long as he doesn't get to throw his bombs on my card, I'm happy. I feel like... Whoops, what? No, don't do it! Oh, this is a much stronger wave. I think we're gonna be fine. That's it. Extra loot. That's good for us. Alright. Oh, is that the end of it? Yes. Because these are small. I'm gonna do them all, I guess. There are small stages. Just want to unlock that map. Levels up pretty quickly. I wonder if at some point it slows down. And camera still up. I'm happy about that. But yeah, like I don't know if you guys can even. Let's see. Would that work? Let's say do that. You can see the camera, what it looks like. Yeah, it's like all opened up, basically. You can see the board there. Because I had to take off all the shielding and that crap here, and then I can pry the board with a screwdriver, and it makes it work for some reason. I found that on YouTube. I was like, what? You know, like, it's kind of weird, but hey, if it works, it works. Saves me the money. I just don't know if I should get, like, at some point, like a used, I think you can use GoPros or something. I should get maybe a used GoPro camera. No need to buy like the latest model because it's just for streaming, right? I can then use that as a video input, basically as a camera, as a webcam. It'll give much better results and it's probably more reliable anyway. Just need to get a mount to mount it on my screen. Oh, that's a new enemy, a new invite type. First time I see it. But yeah, right now, like, what I'm looking at is not right now because of money reasons, but like a new display. I think I need a new screen. Although I think that 1080p screen that does make it so that my hardware will last me longer. So I do kind of want the HDR, and kind of miss. I feel like I would like to move my consoles here at some point, or maybe get another Series S or something, or do. But the thing is, with Series S, is I already have my PC here that plays at level higher than Series S. I guess I don't need it, but I do have some Xbox games that only run on Xbox, so I could stream those. Like I have some 360 games, or like Ridge Racer 6, for example. I really enjoy playing. Although if the rumors are true and I do get the emulation running, then that won't be necessary. I will be able to do all the gaming on PC from them if they get all the games supported long term, which would be quite nice for me. But yeah, that's my one concern right now. Lots of older games I like to play that I have there that I bought, and I need the console to play them. So if they can get that running on PC would be amazing. But yeah, and the Switch 2 does have like HDR support, so if I do get that, it would be nice to have a display that. Sometimes I feel like I just want to, because right now I'm streaming, so it's just this one thing. I do like. I feel like as you run out of time to do all your stuff, and so part of me likes to do my gaming and listen to stuff at the same time, right, on the second screen. And like I think I could like get like a more like amazing streaming setup as well with like another screen. Like put a bigger screen there and then do like something like monitor setup. So kind of stuff to think about here, but what is it, another guy to protect? Oh wow, free stuff. Oh, it's locked. What am I supposed to do here? Anyway, but yeah. Because my display is 24 inch, not too big, but too small. But it could be bigger. Could be bigger. Would be nice. Kind of miss having the 27 inch or even a 32. Or I know a lot of people are saying to get the 43 LG OLED. because I do have an OLED, but it's the TV that's too big for here. But yeah, having a bigger display would be nice. I feel like I wouldn't even need to go to the TV anymore. I would just be able to do all my gaming here. Except for I would use the TV for movies and stuff like that, basically. Or when I want to play on the sound system. But the thing is, I end up most of the time playing on headphones anyway, even when I'm on the TV, just not to bother everyone, right? So that's why I feel like I want to kind of like, it's kind of weird. I was like, I remember during the Xbox 360 days, I was just always playing, these hurt you, huh? Okay. Always playing on my Xbox. Then at some point I got my PC that was mostly playing World of Warcraft back then. Like I know I had a phase where I was just like, for a few years, just World of Warcraft. Then I went back to the 360 near the end, and then I started playing on the Xbox One a lot. And then, yeah, I did most of my gaming there. I upgraded the PC, went back to PC, and then there was the Xbox Series, a lot of that. And then recently, with kids hoarding the TV, I find myself coming back more and more to the PC here. And kind of would like to upgrade it, but parts are so expensive right now, and I just feel like if I stay with the setup I have right now, with the screen I have right now, I can kind of like stretch it out more. So part of me is like, you know, just don't give yourself a reason to spend more money on hardware, so just keep what you have. Which is why I'm trying to, oh, I think I should heal here. Should just not buy another display, because then if I do, and it's higher resolution, I'll feel the need to upgrade the rest of the hardware. And then, yeah, it's bad for the wallet. So maybe I shouldn't do it. Wait, he just committed harakiri. He's committed suicide. Like those grasses like in the back reminds me of a Jurassic Park with the raptors coming out. Jurassic, yeah, the second one. I don't know why my daughter was just like, she's much younger, obviously, like than me, so she didn't grow up with the Jurassic Park movies, right? Although they do have Jurassic World right now, so it could be why. But it's just, I don't know if it's whatever she's watching on YouTube, but sometimes she just comes and she's humming the Jurassic Park music. Even before she watched the movies, I was like, where's that coming from? Right? Then she has this thing where she just started just watching all the Jurassic Park movies one after the other. And so I got to rewatch them as well, and watch the, I don't know why, I'm kind of fond of the second one for some reason. The first one obviously is like, it's a thing, like if you were born during those days, it's like, if I have memories of that, because back then was like beginning of a CGI in movies. You know, we had seen like The Abyss and Terminator 2. And then Jurassic Park really expanded on that. Like Spielberg really just brought it to the masses, and then everyone was doing it afterwards. Lots of bad CGI as well, obviously, back in the days. But Jurassic Park, it has enough of real like effects and CGI that, and animatronics and stuff, that it's still to this day still looks good, right? He makes just enough animatronics in there that sometimes you're wondering which one's which. So he did a real good job. It's like it's one of those movies that has aged really well. Even if you have the 4K version, that's some of the CGI you can tell they're a bit like the initial Brachiosaur, right? You can tell the texturing on it is a bit blurry. But some of the other ones are quite good. I find the Raptors look quite good, honestly. Almost better than the newer ones in Jurassic World. Like, too much color and stuff. I kind of like the look of the original Raptors. I think it looks better. And they did a really good job with them, so yeah. For its day, at least. It was what's the name again? Astralight and Magic, I think. Ireland that did the special effects on the movies. It's like a name I hadn't seen in a while. I don't know what they still do, because I know they did the special effects. Whoa, this guy is strong here. They did the effects on the World of Warcraft movie, or Warcraft, which I actually quite like. I know a lot of people hate that movie, but thought it was pretty good. Thought it was pretty decent. And yeah, like I don't see them a lot, but they used to be the studio for like CGI back in the day, right? So I don't know what happened to them. Why they couldn't keep up, maybe, or with the rest of the industry, maybe. Because I feel like we don't hear about them much anymore. I know like Weta got really big around the. Actually, that reminds me, I need to do a rewatch of the Lord of the Rings movies. And I know we do have the Rings of Power coming out soon, I think, in August. And it's a big year. I don't watch too much TV shows, but Rings of Power I really enjoyed. And it's coming out, I think, in December. No, August, I said. And then December is Fallout. That's gonna be so good, man. Got my 4K Blu-ray and pre-ordered for my third rewatch for Fallout. Here, let's make some fire. Oops, I pressed I didn't want it to do that one, but whatever. There you go. Sucks because there's no achievement, but they say that once they update the game to have achievements, it's all gonna unlock at once. So I hope I do enough to have a few achievements here, because I'm closing in on the 200k, which I know is kind of like casual for some people, but for me it's quite a lot. I'm quite happy about it. So can't wait to get my 200k achievements. Whoa. He's like, no! Alright. It's kind of nice, you can like time your combos with all the explosions there, so let's use one just to be sure. Yeah, I have so many games I feel like I want to go back to talking about Fallout. It's been a while since I played Fallout 76. And I feel like just too much stuff to play. Like part of me is like kind of like putting back into like I do play a lot of Game Pass. I just really enjoy the concept, right? And it saved me crazy amounts of money over time. Where like I used to spend like buy 1 or 2 games a month, and now I don't. I buy 1 or 2 games a year basically, and I just play everything else on there. So that has been a wallet saver, I guess. But the thing is, some games I feel like sometimes I feel like I should take like a break and just not renew it and just play other games. Like, because I feel like there's other stuff also, and I'm like, the fact that you're subscribed, kind of like you feel bad from like buying other stuff, because then you feel like you're wasting money because the subscription is still running in the background. So you're like, why would you pay more when you're already paying? And I mean, the thing is, like, there's good games there, but there's good games elsewhere. Like, I feel like I've been putting aside my Switch too much. I bought quite a few games on it, and I haven't even played them because I feel like I'm gonna get to it later. But then, if I keep renewing Game Pass, I don't get back to those games. So I might have to give it a. But they got into a point right now where they release so much good stuff. Like I did the last few months, for example, it was like game after game after game. I was just like constantly busy with new stuff and decent stuff, right? So it's not like they're like crappy games. I'm like wondering what to play. It's just good game after good game after good game, and I feel like I'm getting my money's worth, right? Even right now, like after this, we have Doom, which is. I did the first stage yesterday. That's why I didn't want to play it on stream. I'm taking my time with that one, and wasn't sure I was gonna end up on stream. But like I'm trying to do 100%, like all the secrets and stuff, and I feel like it could be boring to see me kind of like going around and trying to get all the nooks and crannies. So. feel like this is a nice game to just play on a stream and talk at the same time, right? It's pretty decent. Honestly, it looks amazing. Like I don't know why we haven't heard more people talk about it. There's just so much like releasing these days that a lot of good stuff like this gets like forgotten, right? Coffee. Maybe we should move. How much? 40 minutes already? Maybe we should move to beer. That's a gear in here. It's leveling quite fast, man. It's amazing. Hold next set. So I'm playing with the. I love this controller. It's the limited edition of Forza Motorsport 5. No, Horizon 5. Sorry. It's an amazing looking controller. I do like the asymmetrical joystick. I'm one of those people. To me, it needs to be like, oh, it's like backwards. I'm asymmetrical. Yeah, I don't like when both stick are at the bottom, basically, like on the PS controller. But yeah, it's like because I have a bunch of these. I have like the Fortnite one, which is like purplish, but one of the buttons is like because the select button is getting weird, so in some games where you need it, it kind of sucks. It's not the end of the world, obviously, but I have my Pro controller with my kids drop on the floor, my Elite, and they broke it, and the left stick clicking doesn't work anymore, and the right bumper doesn't work anymore, so depending on some games, it's not really useful to use that controller. I have some older ones, but yeah, some of them they get stick drift, but most of mine are fine. I think one of my kids like was really rough with my Cyberpunk controller, I think, so I think that one has a lot of crazy, like, I don't even know how she plays with it. She plays Fortnite with it, she's fine, but it has crazy stick drift on the left stick. And not that I had problems like shooting people, so I stopped using it. I have quite a few, and I just, because the thing is they're like collectible. Like this looks amazing. You want to keep it long term for your collection, but then when it starts working badly, what do you do with it, right? So I feel like I don't want to use them because they're like collectible pieces, but at the same time, I mean, they're a controller. And I think I've had one where I didn't use it for years, and then I went back to it for some reason, and then started working like badly. But it hadn't been touched for like 4 or 5 years. I think it's my Titanfall controller. So I was like, what? I mean, you don't even play with it, and now it's screwed. I really hope they. I haven't seen any of the big three go with the what they're called again? Those the ones with the joysticks that don't drift, you know, like with magnets or stuff. I always feel like buying one of those controllers for the, I think the 8-bit Do? Yeah, 8-bit Do controller. I feel like getting one of those for PC, like the cheap one with the cable, because for PC I don't care, I'm just sitting right beside it, you know. Since they don't drift, it would last me a lot longer, and I could keep these nice controllers like good condition. But yeah, I guess I don't mind streaming longer tonight. Let me, just give me guys a second, I'll be right back with another drink. Here I'm back with a little something to drink here. Might go over the usual hour on this one stream, because why not? It's Friday night. As I said last week, I wasn't sure. Well, I was supposed to do it Wednesday, but then I actually had other stuff to do. But then I had talked about doing this on the weekends, and I felt maybe I should start streaming on the weekends. There's some weekends I go to see family elsewhere, so I drive. I wouldn't be able to stream, but at the same time, it's like no big deal. I could always stream on the Sunday evening, I guess, if I had to. Yeah. That's the thing also on PC. I'm wondering if I should get one of those a laptop for the long term. I just hate it because you don't get the upgrade path that you have with a desktop. And I do really enjoy building my desktops as well, so there's that. Like I feel like my wife's overdue for her computer, so she's probably the next one to get hers. But then I did give her my video card. What's going on? I'm getting killed like crazy here, so I might get that back. So I guess that I'll get that extra oomph for a little bit by getting my video card back, because I'm using hers right now, which is RX 6700, I think, and she has my RTX 3080, which is better because her card is kind of like a 3070. So yeah, with a 1080 display like that, that card's gonna last me for quite a while. Even when the next generation comes out, I feel like it's still gonna be relevant. So could run this setup I have right now for quite a while without having the need to upgrade. So saves me crazy money. But she only plays World of Warcraft anyway, that's the thing I show. Even on her but the thing is, she has my, it's like I'm living the poor man's life. I gave her everything. She got my video card, she got my ultra wide monitor, she got everything. But the ultra wide monitor is like super high resolution, right? So it does need the extra GPU power. But for a while she was playing a lot more PC than I was. I was like, you know, so I was playing always on my TV. I was like, I'll just take it, you know. Now I'm back to my PC as well, so I feel like I need it as well. But whatever, I might because displays are quite expensive. The nice ones are all like $1,000 or $1,500. It's quite a lot of money, you know, for a monitor. Especially when you can get like a big TV for the same price. So, and I do like the Samsung ultra wides. They look quite nice. And I'd like to go for one of those. So I'm always kind of like on the fence here. There's like cheap ones, but I feel like that's one area where you don't want to cheapen out on, you know, because the display lasts you a long time, and then you just spend like $400 or $500 less, and then just save that money at the moment, but then you regret it long term. Because I have some of those displays here, like the one my wife uses, like the 27-inch. She uses it as a side display just for like web browsing and stuff while she's gaming. And I got that I think in 2011, and it's still running fine, right? And then have a display here. It's a Samsung 120Hz, like super old. It's like the first 3D displays. Actually, like they had the NVIDIA 3D Vision with the glasses, the 3D glasses. And I think that's like a 2000, I think 2006, 2007, no, 2008, I think. Trying to see, 2004 is World of Warcraft, I guess 2006, 2008 probably. Is that around the Wrath of the Lich King release? It still runs perfectly fine. The only problem is that it's a DVI only monitor, so, or dual DVI I should say, like, but yeah. Oops, I kind of missed it. But it works well. I mean, it's a super like low resolution. It's like 16 by 10 monitor, so it's just under 1080p. But the second display is perfectly fine, so that's why I keep it. You know. Come on, okay. And that's why like I feel like displays last for so long, and at some point it's just like, why just waste it? You know, just why you can always sell it. But it's not like people buy used displays like that. I feel like people are always like on the fence about used displays, so they want to pay like super low prices, so you get rid of it for almost nothing. Which is why you want to. So that's why I feel like you want to spend the money. Like one of the ones that I saw that looks really nice is that Samsung curved display. It's like a gigantic 55-inch. You can turn it like vertically, and it's like two displays in one basically. That's quite nice. Wait, I thought I was gonna go under. but it's like over, I think it's that one is $1,500, or if it's I'm not even sure, actually maybe 2,000. It's quite expensive. Another thing I was looking at is like those Surface tablets, the Surface Pro, like with the ARM processors. Just as this, because I'm kind of looking for a tablet. I kind of like, sometimes I feel like my cell phone is just too small. When I watch a lot of content on the tablet, so I was like, maybe I should get one of those. But then, it's because they're big, they're nice, they're PC, so they do everything a PC would do. So I kind of like that. So when I go away, I feel like it's more useful than just an Android tablet, for example. But I feel like the price I'm paying for what it does, I'm not sure if it's a smart decision, right? Getting closer to that stage, huh? It's a lot of mini stages that they put in there before you. But I knew I'd have to do this mission here. There's a big guy there. It looks pretty cool. It's like a scaly, I think like a kind of like dragon-ish, or I'm not sure. Let's see. I think we got a lot of new gear here, so maybe we should have a look. Get any upgrades? Not really in terms of helm. Oh. Wait, here maybe I like my HP regeneration, so revive at high time, poison duration. That's gives you a lot of HP though. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll keep my. I don't know if I should keep. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't give you much, honestly, but whatever. Yeah, let's keep it for the time being. Just want to remove that. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. Aspects. Oh, wait. Do I have two of these? Because it doesn't give you much more. Affliction damage, but this gives you a set bonus. Let's see first. Radkin's chest piece. So where do I get the tier bonus from? Aspect of fiery strikes, or oh, it's just my thing that I equipped on it. Okay, so I should remove the aspect, and then I can put this on. It's not much of a difference though, but it does give burn damage though, which is okay. Breakboard poison damage, that's kind of nice, but whatever. And okay, let's leave it like that. This has the aspect equipped like that. This too, with this as well. We're good here. Let's clear these three and then go for the rack and tag. All right. Let's get some more levels in there. Hey, quick help. My village was attacked. Okay, I will help you, young lady. No worries. We'll free those prisoners. Yeah, you help me, but here. There you go. Oh wait, I have time to do it, huh? So I need to hurry up on this. So I think you get an extra chest when you do that at the end. If you fail, you don't get anything, but if you do make it, you get a chest with extra gear, so it's always worth the effort. If you're wondering about my character's name, it's Evil Diddy. Might be wondering why. It's kind of a weird name, but I've had that since I was like 12 years old, basically, and I never changed it. When I was young, because I'm French Canadian, right? And I was playing online. I was trying to have like a cool name or whatever, and I was playing Diablo 2, I think, back then. It just sounded nice with like evil and Diablo, So I just started playing with that, and I just kept it over the years, I guess. Which is kind of weird because when I have my email also using that, and what happens is like when I do calls, for insurance companies and stuff like that, like I've had people like laugh at me a bit because they're like, "What the hell is that?" It's like grown ass like 40-year-old man with like some weird name, but just the way it is. Just for me, it's just easy to just keep the name, like just not change my stuff. And I just kept using it online for some reason. Here, break. And just throw all of it. Alright, good. But yeah, so it's pronounced Dede, not Didi. I know that people want to explain WoW, they're saying always evil Didi, but Dede, kind of like Ice Cube's character in Friday. Right? Because it's supposed to have the accent on it like in Pokemon. In French it does make more sense though, so that's why. Yeah, that's where it comes from. It was basically my nickname from when I was young with just the word evil in front of it. Because I thought it sounded badass. And yeah, I just kept using it over the years. I do use another nickname though, Faceless Samurai, like on my Xbox account. And that comes from a movie idea actually. I do have a short movie about it on another channel, but I'll let you guys find it online if you want to look for it. It's kind of weird, but I did that when I was in college. And basically, sorry about that. When I was young, we were me and my friends were into movies a lot, movie making, and we did a lot of movies for school, and then we were working on making our own movie basically, which never happened. But we really wanted to make our own movie, and we made a concept, like a short movie, on the concept of a samurai movie. And it was called Horizon, the Faceless Samurai. And I kind of liked the name. And then I used it for my Xbox Live profile, and I just kept going with it over the years. So it's still that to this day. But we never actually made the movie. The short movie we shot was like we found like some random like it was like a field, like I don't know whose farm it was, but we just found the place and we're like, it's exactly the type of like setup we need for our movie. And there was no one watching us. We were just like, okay, let's just make a quick movie. So we shot there all afternoon. Nobody bothered us. So, and we're just running across the crops and the stuff, like the field itself, because we wanted it to be hidden, like in the Japanese like animes, where they have like the ninjas like working in the fields and hiding in the grass and stuff, like the long grasses. That was kind of like the idea. And it's like this thing about like two guys fighting, like it's like the deadly, what's it called, the name, like it was deadly, or the mortal, like hide and seek or something like that. It's like they're just fighting to inherit their father's like whatever it was, they were gonna inherit, like dojo or something. It was kind of weird, like, but anyway, we did the fight there with like plastic sort of stuff. But yeah, we had some script written, but in the end we never actually went ahead with the rest of the movie. But yeah, I got the name idea from that thing, and to this day I still think it's a badass movie idea. I'm actually gonna go and meet that friend. I haven't seen him in like, I can't even remember, like over 10 years I think. And he moved not too far away actually, for some reason I didn't even know, but he moved close to my area, so I'm actually gonna go and see him this summer. And I actually wanna, I almost feel like dressing up like the character from the movie. Try to find some of the costumes and just show up at his door dressed like that, just for fun. Surprise him. Here. These remind me of the exploding barrels in the Turtles in Time game. I actually have they put like one of those turtle games on Game Pass. Now they had the one from what's it called again? The studio, like the one that's like a 2D anyway, like they did. It's pretty good. Um, but there's another one. It looks cheaper, but it's like 3D-ish, but it looks kind of crappy. But I mean, that's free because I'm paying for Game Pass. But I mean, they just put it on Game Pass, and I kind of like Ninja Turtles a lot, so I might actually give it a shot. I think I've got it downloaded on my hard drive. Just need to find some time and play it a bit. Because at some point I feel like I have too many games started. I need to finish them, right? So, but it's been a while. Like we used to play a lot of like online games with my brother and some friends. And like scheduling and stuff makes it so that we can't really. Because I kind of had the idea of like playing with them and doing some live stream with them, but they speak French mostly, so nobody would understand. So it would kind of suck for you guys. So. And one thing I was thinking about doing, but I haven't actually taken the time, and again, it's like a time issue. It's like I saw a lot of like, people make modded games, like modded Super Mario 64 and stuff like that, which I kind of wanted to try out for a bit. And I saw that there's a lot of like PC ports now of N64 games. I saw they had like the Dinosaur Planet one. I felt like kind of like I never played the GameCube version actually, the Star Fox Adventures. So. Kind of wanted to, because I did play it. I do have like the EverDrive for my N64, so I did play that thing there. But I think they kind of like modded it properly, so it's like, because the one I have, I think it's not like, it's kind of like a demo-ish, because it was never released obviously. So it's kind of like disjointed, you know. There's like, I think it doesn't play all at once, and I think someone fixed it so you can actually play the game. If it runs on PC, would be even nicer. I think there could be some pretty nice content to stream, so we'll see about that. But right now I need to get through Doom, honestly, because it's freaking amazing. I feel like they changed the gameplay a bit. There's that shield that you have and you can dash and stuff. It's pretty fast-paced, pretty crazy. It's different, but not in a bad way. I feel like, depending on how you feel, because like, first game was one thing, Doom 2016, and Eternal was another thing, which they kind of like, you know, worked on the gameplay of the first game, but they added a bunch of stuff. They did change it. They added, but they removed some stuff. It felt different enough so that, you know, not too different that you wouldn't like hate it. But I feel like it's like an evolution of the same content. But I feel like they're trying to keep it new every game, so it's never exactly the same as the previous one, and so. Some people might be mad at the fact that they didn't. Let's do this one, or should we? No, let's go on straight. Let's do the rack and tack. I feel like they changed it just enough so that some people might hate it. So it's hard to say. But I only played one stage, right? But I feel like second game it was all about killing enemies and building up that kind of like the cat combo, if you want, where you're just trying to do your stuff to get your ammo back to keep going, you know. And obviously to get the difficulty level higher, you really need to get into a groove, you know, as you're playing. And with the new one here, it feels like it's more about like huge masses of enemies and just quick ways like of dealing with them. Like it's not as, I won't say as hard, because if you play a hard difficulty it's still hard, but it's not as crazy in terms of how can I protect the tent. Okay, it's not as crazy in terms of just want to destroy my stuff though. Instead of having to keep that combo going if you want, right? Where with the second game Eternal was really important, like you just kept moving around like non-stop. Like the new one is kind of like different in that way. They have, at least for the first stage, they have a lot of enemies around that are just like cannon fodder. They're just there to be killed basically. They don't do anything, and then you just dash at them and you destroy them like quite easily. There's like more powerful enemies that show up, I see, and these need a few more hits before you can do the coup de grace and kill them. So do the finishing move, you know. Then they flash in purple, and then it's like keyboard was E, and you do that finishing move where you destroy them, and they're pretty nice. As you kill enemies, also you can shoot legs and stuff and stuff comes apart is pretty well done, honestly. Um, it's kind of like the what's the name of Red Faction, I think, where you can destroy environments, but now they did it where you can destroy enemies and you remove different parts. It's pretty cool. It's a good looking game on PC. On my setup, it runs actually quite smoothly. So it's not. They have dynamic resolution, obviously scaling. So if I leave the default graphics on, I mean I'm getting that over 60 FPS all the time, and it's super smooth, super good looking. No hiccups or anything. So yeah, I was quite impressed. Honestly, it's super optimized. I feel like the Bethesda's Tech 8, and the other one I was playing was Indiana Jones, which is it's not id Tech, I think. Is it? I'm not even sure anymore. I think it could be. But both those games, they run like really well on my PC, like super well optimized, honestly. Like even I actually finished the Expedition 33. And even that one, it's Unreal Engine 5. I always hear bad things about it, and I played that on my setup on PC, and super smooth experience. And it looked amazing as well. So I guess it depends on the developers. Like it's funny because even like the flagship experience, I guess, which is Fortnite, right? Because it's the game from the devs making the engine. I never was able to get it to run without hiccups. There's always something that happens once in a while, even when playing the super low graphics mode, which I always use on that game because it's a competitive game, right? But even with that mode, I still have sometimes that I'll play and then boom, it's like the screen freezes for 2 or 3 seconds and it comes back, and that's enough to get you killed in the game, right? Usually it happens at the beginning of the game though, so it's not too bad, but it does happen to me once in a while in game. And I did look online, and it seems I'm not the only one that has that issue. So I know it's documented, but I did all the stuff that they say, like go do this, do that, and fix your problems, and nothing has worked for me. So surprisingly, for something that's developed like the guys that make the engine, it's kind of disappointing, right? Lots of enemies here. Don't touch my tent. It's the most amazing tent in the world. Now that I think about it, I actually started playing the Tomb Raider trilogy, like remastered, and I haven't finished that either. I need to get back to it. It's because they're pretty good as well. But I got it on sale. I always buy my stuff on sale. That's the thing, right? Wait. Here, come out. Be free. Rock and tag indeed. Actually, I wonder what. Wait, that's just before we keep going. I just want to see video. Graphics are at. Oh, they're at ultra quality. You see that? This, I don't need this. I don't know why. So I'm already playing on the highest graphical setting. Can you guys imagine? But no, seriously, it's not much, I guess, but still, it's not a demanding game at all. So I could definitely see this running on the cell phone. Boom, another. Oh no, not another level. First time, but let's go to Rock and Tag. And I might call it a day after. I wonder if it's a long mission or not. I wish I had people though to do it with. It looks like a pretty hardcore mission here. Is there someone? Let's see. Should I do? Let's try it. if I do create goal, playing story, injure level 2, that's fine. Let's see. Let's see if people actually join us just for fun. Wanna give it a try. So I'm just writing a message here to someone while I'm waiting for this, but yeah, no luck, huh? That's the thing. I feel like there's a lot of people playing, but I don't know if people are actually looking. And if I join, it's like, where are those people at, right? You can always join for fun, but because where? Okay, so what level are they on? Are they on the belfry, or are they, what are they doing? Because I want to do rack and tag, right? And they're not. Oh, yes, they are. No, they're not at rack and tag yet. So that's the thing, right? I want to go here, and they can't go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave the group. That's why it's kind of like, I feel like the group, looking for group system here in this game has issues in terms of like the way you look for people, right? It's like, invite to group, maybe. You wanna do this stage with me, bro? Or sis? It's like they're not accepting my invite. It's like, bro, come, let's do this. And people are all selfish these days, they just want to play on their own. That we'll just try to do it on our own, but it would be more fun, I feel, if we were... Oh wait, that little Xbox thingy, we can equip that. Wait, where's mine? I felt like I bought it, no? Curios. Didn't I get it? Yeah, it's here. Ah, okay. I have to acquire it through... But how? Through gameplay. Completed. What's this weird? Whatever. Okay. Well, if nobody wants to join, we're gonna try to do it on our own, I guess. Which is gonna be harder, but whatever. I'm up for the challenge. Hopefully. Rack and tag. Here we come. Those rat people are evil. That's it. All that juggle. It reminds me of Killer Instinct, which I haven't played in a while either. Maybe we could do... there's pretty tons of people still playing online anyway. That's one of those games that's always gonna have people playing. Finding games are like that, even though the community gets more. At least they had like the decency of putting Steam in there and PC Game Pass and stuff, so you get more people playing. as the Xbox user base went lower, at least you keep people in the ecosystem, kind of like by diversifying like that, which like is quite nice. Because it's a fun fighting game, if I'm honest here. When I was young, I was playing a lot of Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo, and then N64 with Killer Instinct Gold, aka Killer Instinct 2 in the arcade. And was happy when they brought it back. And it was really well liked, I think, by the FGC in general. It had a good run. I mean, it still looks good to this day. I feel like they could easily upgrade it and add more characters instead of starting from scratch. But I know they will not. But I think they haven't found the right partner for another game. The original studio was bought by Amazon, and then they kind of like disappeared, I think. Because Amazon kind of screwed up with their game development. I mean, they have their MMO, and I don't even know if people actually play it that much. I know when it released, it was huge, but then I think it lost steam over the years. Because I remember when I was in deployment in 2021, everyone was playing it. I'm trying to remember the name here, but I know it's heavily PvP oriented, so I mean, it's not PvP is not your cup of tea. I mean, you're not gonna enjoy it, but sometimes I feel like I want to get back into MMOs because I had a lot of fun with WoW. But every time I've tried to get back into WoW, I just, for some reason, I don't have that flame anymore that I used to have for that game for some reason. So I don't know if it's just me or maybe I just need a different. Or maybe it's just MMOs are not for me anymore. That could be a thing though. Although I did enjoy a bit what I played of Final Fantasy 14, so maybe I just need a change of of air, you know, like something different. Even though it's not really MMO, I did really enjoy Fallout 76. Just vibes with me, the environment and stuff. The world itself is really the type of like world I like. So it could be why. Maybe it's just I need to find the right game for me, basically. The setting does play a huge part in whether or not I enjoy the game. So maybe I just, because WoW, the other thing is like it's very demanding in terms of time. And that's the thing, I don't have as much the luxury of time, you know, as I used to. So it could be why I started hating it, because I just couldn't put enough time to make it worthwhile. And then when you don't feel like you progress in those games, you just lose patience, you know, and it's like you feel like you're just putting money and time in there for nothing. I did go back a bit to the classic WoW experience. I did try hardcore and then I got killed and I was just like super bad and I just stopped playing it. But I did try to rush it a bit too much. Maybe if I was more patient, I could have had maybe more success. Or maybe I could try the seasons that they have there, and it was quite nice, honestly, if I'm honest here. But again, like kind of like felt like I was running out of, like I didn't have enough time, and I was playing with people and that, or not with directly, but they were playing with, like they were always ahead of me. So I wasn't really playing with them, and I was just like, yeah, what's the point of this? You know, I'm trying to play with people here, but I can't because I can't put enough time in the game. So I kind of dropped it. But Fallout, that's why I like it. That's why I kind of like the battle royales as well. They're not MMOs, but I could just put an hour per night, and I felt like I was actually seeing some progress in terms of like the season passes and stuff. So we need more games like that don't feel like that they take your time. No, they respect your time, right? That's the thing. Like people these days are lifestyle are different. People are super busy, so we need stuff that's adapted to these lifestyles, I guess. if you're a streamer and all you do is stream games is one thing, right? You feel like you always want more, but if you're a normal person, that's not the case, right? And games shouldn't be designed for streamers. They should be designed for normal people like you and me. So they need to respect our realities. So I feel a lot of games, that's what they do now. They do like, for example, they added like more difficulty levels and more settings so that you can adjust and like play at your own pace, or you know, like they don't always put achievements and stuff like that behind like difficulty levels. So it doesn't matter if you're in a rush, you can play at lower difficulty levels, or they're gonna make the game, let's say, like 80 hours long if you do everything, but if you don't, you can still finish in 25, 30 hours, move on, and you still feel like you've accomplished something. Stuff like that, you know, I feel it's important. And sometimes I see those MMOs and like the Ubisoft games, for example, where you just show up and then the map is like, you climb this tower and you see stuff around you and it's like, okay, then the map keeps filling up and you're like, I'm never gonna see the end of this, right? Like with Assassin's Creed, for example. You're just like, I just want to see the final boss and move on, right? Because to me, like when I was young, I was just like, okay, you buy a game, and this is like, okay, this is the game you're gonna play for the next 6 months or 8 months, whatever, because your parents won't give you more money, and it's that you're not gonna get anything. So you get like you get a game like at your birthday, then you get a game at Christmas, for example. That was it, right? So you really had to think about it. So you wanted to get the long games like the Final Fantasies and the Zeldas and stuff like that, and then you try to really find everything, and you know, make the most of it. Basically, you know, we're milking that game for all it's worth. But these days, I feel like I just want more experiences. I feel like all that extra stuff that they put in, like, it's nice, sure, but at the same time, it's like it gets repetitive after a while, and you just want like unique content. Cool. Chest. Gear. Oh wait, that's funny. I got gear out of a normal enemy. I'm not sure I understand. Oh, rat. That's a big, strong boss. Look at that shield. It's not going down as fast as the other enemies from before. There. Shield broken. I'm gonna need 3 to break it 3 times at least. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to get warm in this room. You guys don't see it, but I'm like, it's a super small room here. Because outside it's still kind of chilly, so I kind of close the windows and everything. I should open the window actually now that I think about it. Because the computer makes the room super like warm. I'm gonna heal up here. Okay. Ah, I used up my combo thingy here, and just as a whatever. It's okay. We'll still make. Oh, okay. He's still losing life even as if he has his shield on. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's about to die. No, don't kill me. There he is. Okay. Wonder if it's the end of the stage or would be kind of like a short stage. Whatever. Because why not? Oh really? Okay, it was shorter than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a super long stage. But it was still long, I guess. Yeah. Now that I look at the time here. Okay. Oh, lots of gear. Me gusta. Just one level this time around. Hey, we did good. Pretty good actually. For playing along like that, I'm surprised. Thought I was gonna die. And my ace strength's gonna go up almost 7. Yeah, let's go back to the belfry here and complete some of those quests, and that will be it for me for today. Almost an hour and a half of stream time. Pretty nice. Okay. I didn't kill any fungobos. I don't know where they were supposed to be. Sorry about that. Beer is making me burp here. Where am I turn? I guess this guy here. Yeah. Yeah, more points. More wits. That's good. That one. Okay. Do I have more quests to turn in? It's all progress, progress, progress. Lichen fell. Return to. Okay. Securing the belfry. Return to Wolfram. Paloma, she's here. But Wolfram. Where is Wolfram? Is that a place? Oh, there. A person. There he is. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, there are the discovery missions getting completed there. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Complete the Holograph Steps venture. Okay, so I guess I have some stuff to do now in the overworld map there. And no more progress. So this is yeah, okay, I have to find that quest. This I have to do more. Okay, so that should be it for me today. Let's see, how does oh, actually settings, I think. Menu, exit to main menu. Ah, I hate that they hide it like that. It should be like front and center, like boom, quit game, you know, like, but whatever. But yeah, that was a little Towerborne stream again today. Don't know if you guys enjoyed this game or not. It's my second time streaming it, but I'm actually enjoying it quite a lot. Like that colorful setting. It reminds me a bit of that mana game I played not too long ago. It's not the exact same style, but I kind of like the vibes and the music and stuff. So I might get back to it some more. I'm actually quite enjoying it, if I'm honest here. I'll try to find more time this year and get through this game. I might stream it some more or switch over to some other stuff, showcase more on stream. But as usual, thanks for watching. Really happy to be doing this. Really enjoying my time here with you guys tonight, and I'll be back next week with some more. We'll see, actually. Not sure yet. Alright, take care.